Here's a quick walkthrough of what I look for in an electrical inspection. This is the rough inspection. There's also going to be a final. So the cable needs to be secured within 12 inches of the box and then every 4.5 feet thereafter. You need 6 inches of free conductor sticking out from where it leaves the sheathing. And if the box is less than 8 inches in any dimension, you need to stick out at least 3 inches beyond the box. Now this rough is not complete, so it's not really ready for inspection because they didn't land all their cables and they didn't strip the sheathing. And they installed devices. You can see there's a GFCI right there. In the rough stage, all the boxes and wiring should be ready to receive devices, but not have the devices installed just yet. So everything's stripped, tucked, ready to receive devices. Now, as far as placement of receptacles, we need one every 12 feet. So you can't have more than 6 feet along the wall line without a receptacle. That's where the 12 feet comes from. And you can see here, we have that. Now, not everything counts as wall space, like doorways, fireplaces, things like that. They don't count. You start your measurement outside of those. But if you have something like wall-to-ceiling windows, that does count as wall space, and you do need receptacles. You can't put them in the wall, though, obviously, so you put them in the floor within 18 inches of the wall. And again, this is a very basic explanation. There are a lot of specific rules and exceptions that go into this. This is just to give you a basic understanding. So if you have any questions, send me a message and I'll answer your questions. GFCI protection is required in wet areas like bathrooms, kitchens, garages, things like that. But again, that would have been checked at the final stage, not at the rough. At the rough, I'm making sure we have circuits where we need them and that they're sized correctly. Also, box placement, like in a bathroom, you need a receptacle within 3 feet of each sink. And in the kitchen, the rule is 4-foot spacing, so no point along the wall shall be more than 2 feet away from a receptacle. With sinks, you go by the edge of the sink, so you see here, we're less than 2 feet from where the edge of the sink is going to be. Unless the sink is over 12 inches away from the wall, in which case that wall is wall space, and it gets included in the 2-foot, 4-foot rule. I'll make separate videos on things that have specific requirements, like bathrooms and kitchens. Just let me know what you want to see, and I'll try to get to everything. This video is just covering the core basics. You'd be shocked how many very specific rules there are when it comes to electricity. Get it?